start to the. Okay, welcome guys. Welcome to our next day session on purchasing training. So today onwards, I will start continuing P2P process or procure to pay process. So we'll explore a complete cycle.
So before
So,
that, we okay. Yesterday we are trying to load that 100
yeah,
underlying policy.
that's what I said. We can do it some other time. Okay,
Okay,
I will surely come back to you. Don't worry.
sure,
So I
sure,
will surely teach you as depth as I can. Okay.
sure. Okay,
So today onwards, we'll continue procure to pay cycle. So in this process, in purchasing is not a single module. Okay, purchasing itself have a multiple modules. Okay, we are going to learn all those modules. First thing we are going to learn core purchasing. Next we are going to learn self service procurement. Now they are saying like responsive self service procurement. Next we have sourcing. Next we have supplier portal. We have SQM, supplier qualification management. Next we have procurement contracts, supplier onboarding or supplier handling. And we have landed cost management. These many modules, and also we need to touch with payables. Okay, so these many required to get a complete procurement consultant. Okay, so we are going to learn all these modules. Okay, in the process of all this, we start with the requisition process. So requisition means it is a formal request for material or service. For example, you came to a company. So for example, you need a laptop. So then you will log a request in system. So it will go to your manager. Your manager will approve. Then your procurement team will purchase. Like that, any material requirement or service requirement, we will raise a requisition. Requisition means it's a formal request for material or service. So if material is internally available with another inventory organization, we know the transfer order process, right? So we try to create from two ways. One, we created from on-hand quantity. Other, some issue we didn't complete from, the supply orchestration form, that request we are not able to complete. Okay. So the other way also we do from requisition scheme. Okay. So we can get it from other inventory organization. So if we don't have anywhere in our internally, then we will go with our suppliers. We need to buy from our vendors. So we'll create a requisition with multiple items or multiple people as a requisition. So these requisitions will consolidate by sourcing team. They will create a RFQ. RFQ means request for quotation. RFQ means request for quotation. So what does that mean? We will send to suppliers. We need 100 items. We need uh, 3 years warranty. We are expecting our budget this range. So likewise, we will put all our terms and conditions and we'll send to our suppliers. Okay. These RFQs, different types we have like RFI, auction, and RFQ. RFI means request for information. We are not going to give any orders or any confirmation to them. We just saying that, okay, boss, tell me what is the price of this item. I am not saying I am going to buy. I'll say what is the price of or availability of item. Okay. So that is RFI. Okay. Auction means we need to specify which location you want to do it, and it should be huge value purpose. We use the auction by constructing a road, constructing a building, or doing a AMS for the building. These sort of activities we do in the auctions. Again, auctions we have two types: forward auctions and reverse auction. So forward auctions we will specify this much we will pay. for this work. Reverse auction, we will ask suppliers how much you need it for completing this work. So we will get a competitive price. Okay, you see the bidding process, right? So whoever lowest bidder, we used to go with them, right? Similarly, that we do in the auction. Okay. So these RFQs, when we are sending, there are the stages, single stage and two stage. So in the first stage itself, we have a technical evaluation and finance or financial evaluation or stage, you can say. So there are two stages, technical stage and functional stage. So sorry, finance stage. So in the technical stage, we are asking, so we need a 32 GB RAM laptop. So I sent to RFQ some 10 suppliers. Out of 10, 5 say that we are not able to supply 32 GB laptops. Those then we can straight away we will ignore them in the first stage itself. No need to consider them from next stage. So like that we can able to create multiple stage. In single stage everything is in one stage only. Two stage means we can segregate into technical and financial. Whoever not satisfied our requirement, we can stop continuing with them for next stage. That is two stage RFQs. Then we can share these RFQs to suppliers, or we can update this RFQ in our web portal where the suppliers can able to see and they will give their quotation. Nothing but response. Okay. In we have a supplier portal access. When suppliers have a supplier portal access, they can automatically create the quotations. They will get the RFQ in their system. Once they log in, they can give their response. Okay, we are fine with this price. We are not fine with these terms. We are okay to supply in this date, but we are not able to supply this much quantity on this date. Like that, they can give their responses. Okay. So all these responses group will do the quote analysis. We do the quote analysis, quotation, and also I can add here itself quote analysis. So we receive a responses or quotation, we do the quote analysis. In case suppliers who don't have supplier portal access, they will confirm via email. They send the email or they send a fax. So that if you want to add in the system, that response is called surrogate response. This surrogate response entered by buyer in the system. Whoever buyer raise RFQ or any buyer who is going to create purchase order, they can create a surrogate code. They can create a surrogate code in the system. Okay. Next, okay, if you are all fine with the terms, conditions and all, then we can go with the purchase order process. Purchase order is the commercial document. Here we are agreeing certain terms and conditions with our supplier. We are agreeing certain terms and conditions with our supplier. Okay. So we'll say that net 30 payment term is net 30. That means within 30 days after I send the material, 30 days you need to make the payment. Next, fleet on board. Okay, like who will be the ownership? If material is coming from supplier to my place, if something damage happen in between, who bear that? Will supplier bear it or I am taking care of that bear? All these terms and conditions will be maintained in the purchase order. That is a commercial document. So if you not follow, they can also sue us in the court. Okay. So we should need to follow the terms and conditions, or amicably we need to discuss and make the changes. These purchase orders, three types: standard purchase order, blanket purchase agreement, contract purchase agreement. Okay. These are the agreements. This is order. Okay. So standard purchase order is one-time request. So whenever we want any material, there are 5 elements that are required. We should know those 5 elements. One is item, quantity, price, need by date, terms and condition. If you know all this information, then we can raise a standard purchase order. We can raise standard purchase order. So if we don't know, that is for one time request for getting material or services. That is one time to get the material or services from supplier. Okay. Blanket purchase agreement is kind of a rate contract award. So let's suppose next 1 year we want to freeze a rate. Next 1 year we want to freeze a rate. So we'll say that, okay, boss, I can able to buy you for some 10K US dollar worth of material from you, but you give the product cost of $5 for next 1 year. Then I will go with it. As and when I need a material, I will send a separate order. That is the blanket agreement. So in the blanket agreement, we should know what is the item, what is the price, and what are the terms and conditions. We don't know when we want it, and we don't know where we want it, and what date we want, how much quantity we want. We don't know when we are creating the BPA. When we are creating a BPA, we don't know that information because we are doing an agreement with them. I will buy this much of worth material from you, but I'm expecting this dollars. We can also expect discount. If I buy at a time some 500 quantity, I am expecting some 2% discount. Like this, we can do in the blanket purchase agreement. Like this, we can do blanket purchase agreement. So as and when we want any material against the blanket purchase agreement, then we need to release a standard purchase order with the reference of blanket purchase agreement. So all the pricing information, terms information, all will flow from blanket purchase agreement to standard purchase order. Okay. So far you are following?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Super. Next is contract purchase agreement. The contract is, we don't know anything other than terms and condition. Terms and conditions. So here we'll agree. Okay, boss, I will buy you 10K worth of service from you or material from you. 10K worth of material or service. Mostly any of material or service we can say. But we will say I need 2 months time. Net 60 days I want. Okay. You give the material today, I need 2 months to pay you back. And FOB, freight on board is there. Anything damaged, you need to ship from your warehouse till it is reaching in my warehouse. It is not my responsibility. It's yours only. So FOB is like origin. So like this, we can discuss terms. If he is agree, okay, we feel it is good, we can make a contract purchase agreement. Contract purchase agreement. This is blanket purchase agreement. Okay. So against the contract purchase agreement, we raise standard purchase order. As and when we want material, we can mention that reference of contract purchase agreement. We can mention the reference of contract purchase agreement. Till now clear? So next we are going inbound logistics. That means we are going to receive the material from our supplier whom we give the purchase order. So now he will ship the material to us. That material we need to receive. We have 3 types of routing method: direct delivery, standard receiving, and we have inspection required. So in the direct delivery, we directly increase stock into a particular sub inventory. There is no stoppage in between. Directly we increase. There is no weightage. Okay, the material come, we take the material from the supplier or van, we went and put into the sub inventory. No stoppage. So in case the material we want to keep in some shelves and we need to take the forklift and we need to lift the material, we need to drop into designated location. So, so here we need to it will take some time from the material receiving from supplier to keeping into destination location. It will take some time. That we will go with the standard receiving. That will go with the standard receiving. So in this two-step process, we're receiving into a receiving location, they will dump and go. The truck, whatever received from supplier, they put into a receiving location. From receiving location, we will move to sub-inventory. That process, we do a standard receiving. In direct delivery, there is no receiving location, we directly put into the sub-inventory. Inspection required is a kind of a quality check, quality controlling. Quality. Here we have, usually we get that module also. Quality. So here, for example, they will dump into the receiving location. So after receiving into receiving location, we have a QCMM, quality control team. QC, quality management or quality control management team will come and do the evaluation. Okay, this material looks good, bad, whatever, we will evaluate. So they will say that this material is good to receive it. This material is damaged, return back. This analysis will be done by inspection required receipt routing. Okay.
Sometimes the pallet may got damaged during the transit time, so we need to enable that inspection flag in the system.
Correct.
Then automatically the receiving team will move into the inspection quality team.
Correct. That is one thing. So we always want to check some random sampling before receiving, not about pallet and all physical damage. We want to take some material, we will, check that. For example, you are taking a milk, for example, in a bulk. So what is the quality of milk you want to test? Some random, you take a liter of milk and do the testing. If it is satisfy all your measurements, then you will accept it. So like that, we do all the inspection check. Okay. So this receipts, again, we have 5 types: blind receiving, unordered receiving, express receiving, cascading, and substitute. So I'll explain you. In blind receiving means during receiving, PO raised by the buyer, receipt will do by the warehouse operator or receiving agent, what we call receiving agent. While he's receiving in the purchase order, there is a shipment. There we have a quantity. For suppose 100. When the people who is receiving, it will show 100. If you click on show quantity, there is a button. If you click on show quantity, it will show 100. So there is a chance that whoever receiving agent, if he is a lazy like me, he will simply receive 100. Because system showing 100, you receive 100. But physically, we might receive only 80. Physically, we receive only 80. So we receive 100. 20 excess we received. So to avoid such mistakes, we don't show quantity during receiving. In that case, we need to enable blind receiving. Then if you click on show quantity, it will show 0 only. So you need to physically go and count and put the counted quantity. That is blind receiving. During receiving, if you don't want to show how much quantity is there in the PO, you need to enable blind receiving. Okay. Next is unordered receipt. Unordered receipt means if we need material urgently from supplier, but the person who is raising PO is out of office. It will take for him to come and raise a PO for a week. We can't wait to get material. We need to raise PO. Supplier send the material. That material we need to receive. These are all process, long process it is. Even if there is no purchase order, if you want to make a receipt, you can use the unordered receipt. But finally, we need to create a PO and we need to match that unordered receipt. But to avoid that, the time delay, we can get the material directly. That is unordered receipt. Express receipt. For example, we enable the inspection required, and we have maybe 1,000 lines. So we need to do inspection maybe one or two items only. We don't want all the 10,000 items. Then you can use the express receipt to bypass the other steps. We directly increase the stock in sub inventory. To bypass the additional steps, we can go with express receipts. Okay. Clear, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Then
sir.
Yeah.
we have a cascade receipts. Cascade means we'll say when you are giving a PO, we'll tell, okay, I want 50 quantity tomorrow, another 50 quantity 1 week later, another 50 quantity 2 weeks later. So now supplier while is sending a truck, okay, he send in the truck around 120 quantity. He sent around 120 quantity because he said, okay, sir, I am sending truck now. So I am sending around 120 quantity. Remaining quantity I will send. Uh, so sometime later, before 2 weeks. Okay. Okay. So now how this 120 goes is tomorrow it will take 50 when you enable cascading. 1 week later it will take 50. The 2 weeks later PO will take remaining 20. Like that it will get adjusted automatically when you enable cascade receipts. Okay. Next is substitute receipt. Substitute receipt is like we ask item A, buyer supplier send item Y. Are you? It's a similar item. Are you allowed to receive it or not? That is substitute. You went to hospital and you asked Saridon. Said you don't have Saridon. He has Dolo. You want to accept it or not? Some kind of a substitute we will create. Substitute we will create. So for that, we need to maintain an item relationship. If item A is not available, suppliers and item Y, then system should allow that relationship we need to do in item creation level. So far you are clear with receiving?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Now we are going to get the invoice. We need to create an invoice that since we need to pay, we are liable now, we need to create an invoice. So invoice, we have match options. Okay, we have a called match options. These match options, we have three types. So invoice will be matched with two-way matching. Two-way matching means we match the invoice with only purchase order, only purchase order, with no other documents. That means whatever there in the invoice and PO, the quantity and the amount should be tally. Then only the invoice will be valid. Okay, then only the invoice will be valid. So three-way matching. When it is three-way, here we are matching invoice with PO and receipt. So the PO and receipt. So all these like receipt quantity should be in sync with invoice. Here only invoice matching with PO. In four-way, we are comparing four documents here. The four documents would be we need to match with the invoice with PO. We need to match with the receipt. And in the receipt, we'll do the inspection. The inspection we do results like accepted. Accepted quantity will be matched with invoice. This should match, then only the invoice will be validated. Okay, next is payment. So we need to release the payment. So each single invoice wise, we can release a single payment. Single invoice wise, single payment. We can make it. Or else we say that entire that supplier 1 month, whatever we have done, we can release a bulk batch payment. Okay. Once we give the payment, we do the month end the reconciliation. So that we gave a check, we gave a wire transfer, whether that is gone from our bank or not, that and all we can analyze. That and all we can analyze. This is the entire flow we are going to touch, we are going to see. Clear, right? So far, let us start with the procurement process, the configurations and all. We'll jump into it. Let me know any doubts or any clarification you need it before going to configurations.
So in Fusion, the Fusion, they did not maintain the planned purchase order.
No, there is no planned purchase order in cloud.
Okay.
In EBS, we have a planned purchase order, we have a blanket releases, we
Yes,
have a
yes.
scheduled releases. These are all not available in cloud. Okay.
Okay.
So, and in
Yeah,
RFQ
hi sir.
also, yes.
Can you explain blanket purchase once again, sir? Didn't
Oh,
understand it very well.
okay, no problem. So, blanket purchase agreement will say to supplier, okay, sir, I will buy 10,000 K worth of material from you. Okay, but can you make that item cost into $5? We are giving some kind of a rate agreement. Rate agreement. For example, how to say, you are going to take a work. For example, you want to construct a house. Example I am taking. So when you are doing that, you are going to discuss with the your whoever you know order we are going to take. We are going to discuss with them. Sir, if you are able to give this work, I will do for this much amount. Okay. Or you are going to buy from any material. You are kind of a raw material. You buy and sell. Okay. You go and find uh, item. It is required in a bulk for entire year. So you will make a agreement with them. If it is this much budget, I can able to buy this much of worth. And if I buy this much quantity, if you give discount, then I will go with this rate. Like that, we will do the discussion with the business. Clear, right? It's a rate
Yeah,
contract
okay, okay.
award. We are freezing rate between a date range. The 1 year I will buy for this much of worth of material from you or services from you. Can you be able to give this much price? We'll discuss like that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
It is just a
Got it.
systematic PO, agreement PO. So the standard PO will be get the details from a blanket PO.
Exactly.
Pricing information all from
Pricing all will come from
yes.
the blanket purchase agreement. Whenever we want, we need to raise a standard PO with reference of blanket PO.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Right. Now let us jump into configurations and we start doing it. Okay. So now, for example, RAM need to create a purchase. RAM need to create a purchase requisition. First step is purchase requisition. So if you need access to purchase requisition, ram.scm. So whatever we are waited and it is keep asking again to enter your password, right? For 15-20 minutes, if you don't do any activity, it will ask you to re-log in. That process we call session expiry. Expiry. Okay. So now RAM need to create a PO. So sorry, purchase requisition. He need to be in procurement. Okay, he need to be in procurement. You need to click on purchase requisition. It will throw error because we have not done any. You aren't assigned to a business unit that's supposed to requisitioning. Please contact. While you contact your help desk, share this info in setup and maintain area. Go to manage business unit access for user task. Use this task to give user to activate business unit support requisitioning. So that means we have not done the sequence of configurations. That's why it is not allowing. Okay. The first configuration we need to do is in the manage business unit business function. Manage business unit business functions. We need to enable the procurement related functions. Need to enable procurement related business functions. So let us go and see that. I'm going to Samsung SCM, going to setup and maintenance. So from here, if you can choose procurement, or you can bulk set also. Procurement, the organization structure. So assign business unit business function. Assign business unit business function. Sorry. So manage business unit to create the business unit. Next, we need to give assign business unit business function. Assign business unit business function. So if you click on this, we are in USA. Okay. Lenovo USA. Someone is Lenovo. Ours is Samsung. Select and add, apply and go, type Samsung. We did already the setup. Okay. So ours is Samsung, USA BU, India BU. For example, I am going with India. Just save and close. Sorry, wrong setup. Manage business unit. Assign business unit, business function. This one. This we already did. See, we enabled. These are the functions under this business unit. What activities you need to do? What activities we need to do? We will mention here. What activities we need to do here. Okay. Okay. So sorry, but there is some disturbance for me. Okay. So here we say that we are going to create invoice in this BU. This is for account receivables. We are going to account payable. Sorry, this is for account receivable again, customer payment. This is for inventory movement. This is for procurement. We are going to raise the requisition, receiving, sales. Okay. So payable payment, we are going to make it. Okay. Okay. Next, we are going to contracts. If you want to enable, we need to enable that. Okay. So yeah, pretty much this much is enough. If required, we don't want any risk. We can enable the remaining thing, but this is fine. But this is fine with this data. My screen sharing on, it looks. Okay. You can see now, right? Screen sharing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm a bit concerned where it is saving now. Okay, let's see. So this is the first setup that we need to do. First setup. Then the second setup is common options for payables and purchasing. So this is common for both the setup. Manage common option for payables and procurement or purchasing. So that is common for both. That accounts need to be default. The accounts need to be default. For that purpose, we do common. Okay, that we can go to purchase foundation and procurement foundation. So here, alt task, manage common options for payables and procurement. Manage common options for, see, there is no configuration done for that. So what is the accounts to be defaulted, etc. We need to set up here. Okay, manage common options for payables and purchasing. So what is our BU? India BU, for example. Samsung. India BU. So what is your liability account? These are all default. In case you are not passing during PO creation, this information will default to your purchase order. And this is the first level. So what is the liability account? Okay, what is the liability account? So we are going to select Samsung Electronics, for example, department finance, location we are doing for India, and accounts, this is liability. See, the liability only coming. Next, prepayment. We need to make a prepayment in advance. So I'm giving same account. Okay, there is no, we are prepayment means we are paying in advance. It is our expense or liability. Okay, we are making a prepayment in advance. Okay, so it's like expense for me. So I'm selecting that. Bills payable, we need to pay to our supplier. This is again expense for me. So you need to select your account code combination. So late variance gain. Gain I am giving same. Discount also I am giving same. Miscellaneous freight I am giving pretty much same account for all. Whatever star is mandatory, rest all are optional. But I am passing all the information. So one time payments also I'm giving liability account, and this is my expense account. Okay, so we usually have a conversion rate.
This finance team will not update. This should be updated by
Finance team only update. Finance
Okay.
team only will do. It's common setup. If the finance team is, I am not updating. So for us to continue, we need this setup.
Okay, got it.
So we have a conversion rate. So daily conversion rate. Okay. So we go with corporate. What is daily currency conversion rate? We have everyday rate will change. $1 equal to 87 rupees. We used to get the message. డాలర్తో రూపాయి మార్కు విలువ ఈ రోజు చాలా పెరిగింది తగ్గిందని వింటుంటాం కదా, అది కరెన్సీ కన్వర్షన్ రేట్స్. ఓకే, సో హియర్ రేట్ గెయిన్ రేట్ లాస్. ఓకే, ఫర్ యూ a puzzle. Okay, for you a puzzle or a kind of a question. So we bought a material for US dollar. So some $100 we bought material. So when we bought that material $100 on 1st May, we make a payment. We may raise the order 1st May 25. That time $1 equal to 82 rupees, 82 RS. Now the material when we receive and we get the invoice, this become 87 RS. That whatever on the date of 1st July, we are raising the invoice. That time $1 equal to 87 rupees. Here $1 equal to 82 rupees. Here $1 equal to 87 rupees. Now tell me how much profit supplier received. supplier send invoice, so we make $100 purchases with supplier. So now we are making a invoice on first. Okay. Will the supplier receive any profit if we create invoice on this date?
No, no.
No.
Why?
Because US dollars అంతా సేమ్ కదన్నా
Very
పెరిగింది
good. Very good. Very good. Very good. So it's like 1 kg iron is more weight, or 1 kg cotton is more weight? What do you say?
Both same.
Both same.
Yeah. But only thing here, we
Materials difference.
as a India receiving the materials in dollar, but our base currency is INR. So for us, it is 5 rupees rate gain happened. For us, we are, our books, it will show how much rate gain happened the date we purchased to the date we are issuing the invoice. That is this realized gain, realized loss, or this conversion rate variance gain or loss. Okay, that we are showing in this accounts. Clear, right? So this is expense accrual. It is very, very, very important. Many interviews they will ask. So expense accruals means we have material when we receive, right? Two types of materials we have. One is inventory material that we receive the stock. Second, you get some services, some expenses. See, some suppliers you are like booking a urban club. They come and give the service. They are not giving any material, right? So likewise, our company also required some sort of services. For that, we will create expense PO. So whenever we create any PO, we will create account distribution, like which account is debited, which account is credited, etc. We do. But expense POs, we do lot of expenses every single day. For example, we need water bottles, we need tissue papers, many small purchases we make from suppliers. So business say that, boss, my expenses POs don't account immediately. At month end, I will do all my expense POs get accounted. Is there any option? That option is accrue at expense items. At receipt means the moment we make a receipt, it will generate the account combination. If you say period end, at month end, we need to run a program, then all expenses POs will get accounted. Okay. Inventory item by default, it always be at receipt. Immediately it will get accounted. That's it. We are going to save. Save and close. So our next setup is completed. Now we are going to do the requisitions, right? For that, we need to do a configuration called configure requisition business function. This setup we need to do if we want to make a requisitions, because we need to tell system from where we need to get the item, what is the default line type, and all we need to tell to the system. Okay, that's why we need to do configure requisition business function. So here itself, configure requisitioning business function. Configure requisitioning business function. Okay, so here our BU, Samsung. So Samsung India BU. Click on OK. So here we need to enter details. This is default delivery to organization. This is very, very important because this is called item validation organization. Item validation organization. If the item is not linked to this organization, you cannot find that item to your requisition. You cannot find that item. So that's why most of the time we will select master organization here. So most of the time we select master organization. So if master not coming, then we didn't define that as a inventory organization by selecting same name as master. That is fine. Now let us select only S001. Okay, Bengaluru. That is default delivering to this location, as well as we are fetching item from this location, this organization. So default line types, we are selecting goods. When you are going to, line types, we can create our own also. Custom line types also we can create. Since we are receiving material, I'm selecting goods. If you are going by services, you can select the services. You can create your own custom types also. Okay. Next, you are going to run the requisition import, like supply chain financial orchestration we are running, right? It will create the requisitions from min-max planning, from back to back and all. That time, how you want to import, while importing, how to group. You want to group by item, group by buyer, category. These options we need to select. Okay. So if you want to create one-time location at the time of requisition creation, you are allowing one-time addresses. You can create. So reapproval required for changes made during the active approval process. What does this mean? You create a PO, requisition. You create a requisition, and that is for some 10,000 worth. So what it will happen? It will go to your manager. Manager, you can have access to approve till 5,000. He also don't have access. It will goes to like a country leader. He will have access. He will approve it. He will approve it. So now in this process, your manager, it is a flow. So in case this process is still there, somewhere it has been modified or changed, then again you need to send for approvals or not. So that is for this ticks. Reapproval required for changes during an approval process. So then you can enable this. Create orders immediately after requisition import. This is for automatic purchase order creation process. This is automatic purchase order process. We have something called touchless buying process that we will explain. There I will explain you. So here we automatically create the purchase order against the requisition. Okay. So if requisitions converted as approved PO, so if buyer any modified, then again you need to send the approvals. Then you can enable. Enable approval or approver override. So you want to, sending for your manager. You don't want to send to your manager. You want to change his name to another person. So if you want to change, then you enable the approver override. Okay. Enable supply availability details for internal order. In case if you want to raise internal requisition, then you tick this. Enable supply detail for internal transfer. For example, I am enabling all. Okay. Now, so this is for EFF value. When we enable that EFF context, then we can use it. Okay. At this moment, not required. Now, this is our requisition BU, and I am also passing same requisition BU. We have a concept called centralized procurement or global procurement. That time we will say that this is India BU. India BU not authorized to make a purchase orders. They always need to ask Delhi, or they need to always ask US. Then we will change here with another BU. That will come when we do the service mappings. Service mapping. So here we have a price tolerance changes. For example, we create a PO. We create a PO with $100. So if we change it to $95, again you want to send for approvals or you don't want to send up. How much tolerance are allowed to not send for approvals? How much tolerance if you change some 10%, we don't want any approvals. then you can enter the tolerance amount here. Okay. So cancelled unfulfilled demand. This is very important. Cancel unfulfillment demand. So we created a requisition. We created a requisition. Requisition convert as PO. PO. If PO we have cancelled or unfulfillment, whatever we didn't fulfill entire quantity of PR, then what you want to do with this PR? You want to cancel it, or you want to don't cancel it, or you want to take a control at the time of your canceling PO? What action you need to do? That is this cancel unfulfillment demand. So always means it will get automatically cancelled. Never means it will never cancel. Optionally means it will give a control. Since you are cancelling PO, this PO is created from PR. That PR also will get cancelled. Are you okay? If you say yes, then that PR will cancel. If you say no, then the PR will not be cancelled. So it is optionally. Multiple legal entities in order, then we are throwing an error. This is also very important when we are doing the global purchase orders. One is centralized procurement, another is global procurement. Okay, I'll explain you all those, don't worry. So if in case multiple legal entities in one single purchase order, we are giving error now. Okay, fine. This is the configuration. Any doubt on this? Any fields you need a clarification? Guys?
No, sir.
No, we are good.
No, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Now simply save and close. Now you go and try to do this with RAM login. At least you will get some movement now. So now go to purchase requisition. See, now we got it. You're getting, I can directly complete all the setup and come back. So I can see now, okay, many things are coming now. So if you want to create a requisition, for example, you go to more task, non-catalog items we have shop by category. Okay. Now, for example, these are all done by someone else. Usually manage, here you will get access, manage requisitions. You need to create new requisitions. So you don't have access to create new requisition. Okay. You duplicate or create requisitions. You don't have access. Okay. Request non-catalog request item. Just trying to see, it will give some allowance to go ahead or it throw some error. Okay. So here non-catalog requisitions, without item we can able to create. Without item we can able to create, but I want to see my BU. For sure you will not get. Okay, so no problem. Now ROM required a role so that he can able to create additional some more details here. Some more details here. So that is roles. Roles. The roles are procurement requester, procurement preparer, advance procurement requester, all related to requisitions. Let us assign these roles to RAM. Then let us give the data access to roles to BU. Our India BU will give access to RAM for these roles. Okay. So I'm going piece by piece. I can able to complete entire setups at one go, and I can say complete demo. But what I am doing, I want to create requisition successfully. What I need it. Then I will go to the next part. Okay. Like that I am going now. Okay. Now we are going to Samsung user tools. We need to give the access, right? So security console. Here, the username is sem.ram. See, ram.sem. Always I'm mixing up. So here we will click on click on edit. Click on add role. Here, procurement requester. Okay, that is the role. Procurement requester. Add membership role. Like that, procurement preparer. Procurement preparer. Add membership. Next one is advanced procurement. Advanced procurement requester. Advanced procurement requester. These three roles I have assigned. Okay. Advanced procurement requester. Procurement preparer, procurement requester, advanced procurement preparer. These roles I assign myself, to sem.ram. Now we'll give a data access. Data access. Oh, I didn't give advanced procurement. Okay, let me give advanced procurement requester. Edit. Add role. Advanced procurement requester. Advanced procurement requester. Add membership role. Okay, save. Okay, done. Automatically it will come. Okay. Next, let us give the data access. Where we usually give setup and maintenance. I'm going to global search. Global search. We can get many of things global search. Okay. Manage data access. Search. So manage data access for users. So plus ram.sem. Here we need to choose our procurement. Advanced procurement requester, business unit, Samsung India BU. Next, duplicate. At this moment, only doing for India. Rest we can do later. Next,
Subbu,
yeah.
that access should be with user with data access, right?
That's
you
what
are
I'm doing. Data
No,
access.
you have selected user without data access.
That is searching purpose. Don't worry. This is for search. If you want to search users who don't have access, who have access, then if search it, it will show the data. Now we are creating new
Okay, got it.
procurement requester. Business unit, Samsung India. So now we'll ask Ram to log in and see. Okay. So I'm going home. I'm trying to purchase requisition. If it is not reflecting, then see, now he has one more access. Enter requisition line. It was not there to him before. So now, since he has access, he can able to create requisitions. Perfect. Ram is getting pretty much, see, Bangalore location is defaulting from there. Okay. Everything is getting. Now our items are coming or not, we'll see. Advanced item does not contains my name I am giving. Search. Yeah, our items also coming. Perfect. So now we pass the first test. We are seeing our items here, and many of the information start defaulting. Unit of measure price $100. Okay, this negotiation required, this is for, uh, you know, if it is negotiation required, we need to route to the RFQ. If it is not tick, we can proceed. If it is negotiated already means, then PO will generate automatically. Kind of touchless buying. I told you, right? Here we can give the agreements. And here we can create new suppliers we can add. In case if you want to create new supplier, you can create from here. This is purchase requisition, how I am telling. This is source type is supplier. If source type is internal, then that will be internal requisition. Okay. Who is creating? ROM creating. Is it urgent PO? No. Okay. So requested date, delivery date, today itself we are expecting. No, 27 it is coming based on the lead times, etc. So destination type, it is the inventory. We are procuring the material, not a service. Not a service. So when I selected the inventory, here the account gone. Account gone. This is default we are receiving into the FG sub inventory. Okay. So here the charge account need to be get default. For that, we have a setup called TAD, transaction account definition, transaction account builder. Configuration we need to do. Then we can see our charge account here. Then we can see our charge account here. So if I try to add to cart, it will throw error. Okay. See, charge account cannot be generated for distribution. The transaction account could not valid account for the purchasing charge account rule. Modify the account rule, blah, blah, blah. It starts saying. Okay. So for us now, let us do the TAD configuration.
We
So
cannot enter manually account combination.
if it is expense, we can enter. It's a EBS
Okay.
also same, right? If it is expense, it is allow you to enter. See,
Yeah.
if it is inventory item, then we need to pass that. That automatically derive from different, level, like we call SLA, subledger accounting method. From there, it will derive. Okay.
Yes.
Click on done. So now at least we are first part, we got enter into the application. You know what we'll need to do. Okay, in case you are not seeing something is not working for some user, you need to see this configuration. Now let us set up the TAD. TAD means transaction accounting definition. We also call the same one as tab. Transaction account builder. It's the same. Okay. Here we need to be in Samsung.scm. Here we can see configuration procurement transaction account rule. Procurement transaction account rule is the place where we can do the configurations for TAD. Configuration for TAD. So here first thing we need to do the mapping set. Then we need to do the manage account rule. Then we need to do a manage account transaction type. Then we need to do manage transaction account definition. And finally, we need to define manage subledger accounting option. So these are all we need to set up to get our accounts derived in our requisitions, purchase orders and all. Okay. This is the configuration. Procurement transaction account rule. So under procurement transaction account rules. So here, if you click on manage mapping set, we will give the condition. So here we can give our own mapping set names, our own mapping set name. For example, if you see, these are the seeded one. These are the seeded. Seeded means Oracle provided mapping set. Oracle provided mapping set. So they have their own names, they keep it. let us open one of the existing one. So just click on search, edit. So here, how you want to derive. So this and all we keep charts of account. So let us go our own name we will give. Click on plus. Samsung charge account. Samsung charge account. Short name. Oh, system automatically generate this. Unique combination upper. After saving, it is okay. Yes, Samsung charge account 01. Okay. Account code combination. How you want? You want to complete account code combination, or you want to segment value or value set? How you want it? Entire combination I am selecting. Okay. So click on input source from where you are inputting. Purchasing. This series purchasing. Event class we are doing for requisition. Okay. Search. So we have multiple things here based on what criteria you want to derive. What criteria you want to derive. Usually we used to select destination type code. Click on OK. So destination type code, whatever inventory we have, right? Or expense we have, that we usually select here. Inventory type code. I don't think we have any lookups. Okay. Advanced collection lookup name. We are not giving any lookup. That is fine. Now, what is the account code combinations? Ours is Samsung COA instance. So now you are going to click on plus. Destination type. Here we need to write a condition. Here we need to write a condition. If so and so, then it should default this. So and so, if it would default this. Like that, we need to tell to the system. Destination type, we need to write the code. So here we need to import this is importing purpose. I'm not able to write condition here. So this I can set as a default so that it will be defaulting. But I need to give destination type. If it is inventory, default is code combination. Like that I need to give. Some reason I'm not finding. Let me see. Value set. Sorry. Not value set. Segment. Destination type code. Charts of account Samsung. Here is the segment. Let's suppose account. Click on base. No, I need to write a condition. Okay, I will come back to you this tomorrow. Some reason it is not showing me writing existing conditions. If you click on, let's suppose, if I click on anything, so here we got a input source as sold to BU. So here like that, we need to put our business unit name. So we usually find this details. Some reason I'm not getting. Let us put our BU name. Okay, let us cancel and try to do it. Click on plus. Samsung charge account. Yes. Samsung charge account 01. So I'm going to give entire thing. So input source is requisition, destination type code. We have any business unit? No, right? Okay. Item description, supplier. These are the additional attributes that we have. So So supplier item description. So I'm going now by destination type code. Okay. Then we are clicking charts of account and choosing our Samsung charts of account. Then I am creating here destination type code. Oh, it's not selecting anything. Okay. Let me give the my business unit name. Hey, what happened? Okay, destination type code. Why this is coming here? Hmm. Business unit. Our business unit name. Samsung India BU, right? I need to find that business unit name now. Where shall I find that? Where shall I find? Let me see. Tools. I don't have access to do that. Business unit name exactly. Duplicate. Setup and maintenance. Manage business units. Samsung India BU. Samsung India BU. Let me copy paste this name. Okay. So now what is the account code combination that are required? Search. Second one I am choosing. Okay. This is the first setup. Save. The output value. The output value in the output column is required. At least one input column must be entered. That is for this. This is having some issue. It is going up and down. That is causing issue. This additionally got added. Let me cancel. Click on plus. Mapping sets are optional. Okay. What happened in the downside? Samsung charge account SCOA SCA1 and click on plus. Click on destination type. Click on OK. Select your charts of account. Samsung charts of account. Click on plus. This is not going, it's going up only. Give your BU. Effect search. Select OK. Effective start from today onwards. Save. Save and close. So we created successfully. Now let us go and create the manage account role. Here we need to link. We are using for charge account. We are giving for charge account. Okay. So click on edit or click on this charge account. This is Oracle provided one. So here we already have how it should be defaulted. Requisition charge account, we want to default. This is for purchasing. Okay. So likewise, we can able to create for requisition as well. Okay. Let us click on plus, try to give our own. Okay. Samsung charge account. SCA. Charts of account, ours is Samsung. Okay. The rule type account combination. See, click on plus. So account rule, or you also have a mapping set. So in the mapping set, if you give Samsung, it will come, whatever we created. Here we need to give condition. Sorry, my bad. I was searching there in the condition. So our subledger application is purchasing. So when you select purchasing, inside the purchasing, we will get all the types. So ours is BU, right? Majorly BU. We'll go by BU or destination type. We have any BU, business unit, have buyer, we have a destination type. Pretty much this one only we have. We'll go by destination type. We'll go by destination type. Okay. So destination type code. So here operator is equal to inventory. Is equal to inventory. Destination type code PO PSS requisition. Give me one moment. Let me check other one. So PO accrual account, PO charge account. Okay. So SRH charge account. Let us verify this guy how created. Oh, you didn't put any condition. I put a constant and account rule. No condition. It will default for everything. We can add a condition. If so and so condition is passed, then default this account. So I am trying to find with condition. Okay, for our example, we can go constant for our testing to move ahead. Okay. Samsung charge account. SCA. Okay. Samsung charts of account. Click on plus. Account rule. So constant, if I give constant, it will take. Mapping set we already given. From mapping set, it will pick. So Samsung. If there is no mapping set, some reason mapping set not working, then I will go by constant. Here I can select the constant value. Okay. So you can also give a condition. If this condition is not work, then pick for second condition. Now it is, there is no issue. Okay. Save and close. Done. Next, we'll go with the manage transaction account type. Here we have charge account. Here we have a charge account. Okay. Here we have a charge account, and inside the charge account, what are all the conditions that we have? It's already active. It's already active. So we don't need to do any separate changes here. Okay. So it's already active. Accrual rule is active. Usually we used to activate that account. Next, we'll go in the manage transaction account definition. Manage transaction account definition. This is important. We need to give our TAD. Samsung TAD. Yes, TAD. Here our Samsung charts of account. Okay, ours is coming. So which account to be defaulted for all this? You can give here. Okay, for now I am giving same account for all, like Samsung what we created. Shit. Samsung, whatever account rule we created, I am giving everything same for now. Here 5 accounts we always give 5. Accrual account, charge account, destination charge account, and destination variance account. These 3 are important. The other 2 are required only when we are using some sort of global procurement. Okay, for now this is fine. Or else if you want to pass everything, you can pass. If you want to override anything, segment rules we can give. So that the segment level we can override. This we can see, we can come back. Once we learn, then we come back for this. Save, and here you need to activate. Here you need to activate. Click on OK. Done. So once that is activated, then I don't think this is a mandatory thing because we already that activated now. These 4 setups are important. India ledger, search. So already we selected India ledger, application name we are going to use for purchasing. Okay. So it's already accounting options, system options, pretty much we did already. Okay. No need of any accounting option. This is called another C. This is seededly we are taking. Now let us see ours is activated or not. Then we can continue. So Samsung tag, it is active. Now let us go and ask Ram. Ram, go ahead and create a requisition boss. So Ram is going to procurement, purchase requisitions. He is going to more task, enter requisition lines. So he is going to select the items. So I am just selecting SM-1. Okay, I'm selecting any of the item. I am entering the quantity. We are in INR. Okay, rest all would be fine. And this is a inventory. Okay, 100 quantity. This will generate in the background. Don't worry. Just save, add to cart.
What are the
Oh.
supply locations?
Supplier that will select. Still, it is not getting our account. Charge account cannot be generated for distribution 1. Okay, this is because we need to set up the preferences and all. Let me set the preferences for you. Go to requester. From internal, I am going to give inventory. I am not giving any sub inventory. I am giving a charge account from here also. Nickname, Ram, charge account. And I am going to select the account code combinations. Click on OK, save and close. Okay, now go back and select the requisition back again. So go to more task, enter requisition lines and select your item SM dash. Okay, select your item. See now it is automatically select inventory. Quantity $100. So urgent, not urgent. Done. What is the done? There is no use to done. I should click on add to cart. SM dash. So most of the people in the training, what they do, they will try to tell in the US entity. Okay, charge account cannot be generated. Cost transaction account they couldn't derive the valid purchasing charge account combination. Modify the account rule. It's very clearly saying you need to modify the account rule. So here I will go with the constant charge account, Samsung charge account, Samsung charge account, edit. So I'll delete this, delete, save Save and close. Okay, done. Let us go back now. Done again. We'll be back. Manage requisition line. Okay, see now it is coming up RAM charge account when it is expense. When it is expense, it is already bringing RAM charge account. Okay, so price $100. Okay, all good. Now let us try to save and see add cart. No, it is some issue. Price purchase price charge account rule. 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 Purchasing charge account rule. We created one only. Accrual charge account. This is not at all allowing to edit because Oracle created requisition and all. Anything is active. Cross view, no. See, here is the conditions we have been given. Requisition cross view, no, and requisition charge amount. All is not null. That are the conditions we give. The account role. For some reason, it's not coming up. Samsung charge account. Source we selected. Purchasing we gave. There is no requisition, right? Separately, purchasing only. We have destination type, business unit. There is no business unit separately. Cross view also no. Expense category, item category. So we can't go beyond these attributes. Line type, item, PO distribution. PO, these are all attributes, line attributes. Prepare. Here it is. Sorry. Requisition BU we have. Requisition BU name. Okay. Is equal to India BU. Samsung India BU. Validate. Yeah. Save and close. Let us do one last time. If not coming, we'll stop here and we'll continue tomorrow. Enter requisition line. SM dash. Add to cart. Under revenue. Some issue. But BU, any BU we are selecting anywhere. Not showing the BU name. Miscellaneous new supplier. Everything looks good only. We need to add to cart, then we click on plus, then we can continue. It is saying that we might need to do other configuration also because purchase charge account rule. Some issue it is there. Okay, so I will do one thing. We'll get back to you on this tomorrow. Okay. Okay, guys, I'll stop here. So you know how to, what is the P2P, how it starts, and what are the key configurations. And we landed up into TAD. Okay, TAD I will explain you tomorrow. Once TAD is over, then we will enable the approvals. Once requisitions is successfully created and approved, then we will go to the other processes. Okay, clear, right?
Yes, Vibhu.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, please upload today's